Okay, I know that I have done this story before, but it's easy for me to come back to it when we're talking about fear. And this, by all means, is talking about fear. Sometimes it's hard for a person to admit that they have fear of certain things. And it might be a person, place, things like that that you actually fear. Me, I don't do demons. I don't do insects of any kind, especially spiders, but no insects. I have this fear of falling, like from great heights. I don't have a fear of heights, but the falling, not a fan. Therefore, I don't even ride roller coasters because that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach, not a fan. And maybe it's because I'm so extra fluffy these days. I don't do tight spaces, so my claustrophobia is on 100. Just me saying it, talking about it right now, it just jumped off the charts. But I love Halloween. I love haunted houses. Now, those of you that know me know I don't do scary movies. I don't do horror movies. But I do like haunted houses. I haven't really went to a haunted house in years. Not what I do. But I do remember the last time I was in a haunted house, and I'll drop the links in the description so you can see those stories for exactly what they were. So instead of me trying to tell it to you again here, you see them for what they were. But fear can definitely be your superpower. Hello, Governor. This is Rakai Steed, new from the Ville. And we're coming to you today talking about Season 8, Episode 4 of Doctor Who. This one was called Listen. Now, as you already heard in my intro, my title for this media therapy deep dive is called Fear is Your Superpower. I'm not going to do a recap anymore. If you want to hear the reaction and the discussion that Centel and I had, go into the description to watch the episode that this analysis is based on. Now, just for some background, even though Clara and Danny went on a date, it didn't go well. She ended up going with the 12th Doctor, and the Doctor has this way of, when he gets bored, he is so fascinated with everything that when he gets bored, he goes looking for shit to do. And sometimes it can be a good thing. You find some fascinating, wonderful things. And sometimes you keep poking a bear long enough, he gonna bite your damn stick. Well, the Doctor was poking a bear. And basically he was saying, why does the hair on the back of your neck prick up? And why do you speak out loud in a room where no one else is in? Is it that you're really just talking to yourself? Or is there some conscious saying that maybe there's someone else, something else in the room with you? Even though the Doctor, being the Doctor, has been everywhere in the universe, has done everything, is over 1,000 years old, the fact that he could still have fear in him and fear push him sometimes to do the things that he does is an amazing thought. Now, you know that I love my quotes. I have two quotes, but they're very different quotes, and you'll see what I'm talking about. First one is from Judy Blume, and she says that each of us must confront our own fears, must come to face with them. How we handle our fears will determine where we go with the rest of our lives. To experience adventure or be limited by the fear of it. The second quote came from my grandmother. Bless her soul, rest in peace, to Geraldine Curtis Johnson. Now, I know this quote from my grandmother is not something that she originated with, something she heard somewhere, but it's something, she's one of the only people I ever heard say it, so I have repeated it often. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, and that's because he means for you to listen twice as much as you speak. Now that might not seem to go with our story today, but it really does. When I say fear is your superpower, that means that you can use fear to your advantage. You have to recognize and acknowledge your fears. I told you in the beginning what my fears were. And of course you could have some that are on a deeper, a more meaningful level, fears of your woman cheating on you, fears of, your family lying to you, fears of being broke and destitute. A lot of us are one paycheck away from being homeless. Shit could be bad. But I'm talking about those existential fears that no matter what situation you're in, whether you had Jeff Bezos money or where you barely had money to get yourself an Egg McMuffin, the shit that's fears, you know what I'm saying? Spider, rats, snakes, homeless people. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? You might not want a bum bump on you. That shit is real. You get your bum bump. I don't know. Maybe take some time out. Help a person who is, what is the new term? It's not homeless. It is unhoused. That shit sounds crazy. Shit, I'm unhoused. You know what I'm saying? It might be unhoused. It could be apartmented or some shit. Renting, not owning. What? I don't know. Anyway, don't pay no attention to me. I don't like bugs, especially spiders. I don't like tight spaces. Partly because I'm fluffy as hell. Watch your mouth. And I know this going to my kids. They probably not even going to see this anyway, but watch your mouth. Recognize and acknowledge your fears. That way you can channel your energy into the motivation to take action and overcome these challenges. There's a such thing as a fight or flight. And a lot of people, when they get in that state, they have two options: to fight or to run. Fight or flight. That adrenaline is kicking in you and you have to do something to change your circumstances. So either you got to stand your ground and get ready to throw them hands. Hopefully you got a hand game. I don't know. It's kind of crazy out there today. People, you bring hands to fight, to fisticuffs, and people, they done brought a knife or a gun and they gonna beat the shit out of you or kill the shit out of you. Hopefully not. People don't fight anymore though, for real. Or you run, and hopefully you got some speed to your game. Some of y'all run, but really you should have fought, because you can't run. You're not fast. You're not getting away from shit. I used to have lightning speed. Now I'm fluffy as hell. I can't get away from nothing. So, my fight game got to be strong. It's decent. When you're trying to achieve your goals, you have the power to turn a negative emotion into a positive one. And what you do is, instead of letting fear paralyze you, because when that fight or flight pop up, some people are right in the middle. They stuck. And they can't do anything. They stuck. And they want to run. They want to fight, but they can't do anything. They're stuck. And it's paralysis. If you can find ways to get past that, you can use it to push yourself and grow. And why am I talking about this? Because if you watch the reaction and watch the discussion that Centel and I had at the end, you talk about how Clara was the one who paralyzed the doctor with fear. She set him on the path of being fearful of that thing that lurks under your bed. And it's a familiar feeling to a lot of people. A lot of people to this day cannot sleep in the dark. They're grown, been grown a long damn time. Can't sleep in a fully dark room. Need a nightlight or need the light of something, light of the TV. And I remember the light of the TV, that used to scare a lot of people after that movie Poltergeist came out. And it used to be that the TV would actually go off at night. Now, 24 hours a day, damn near every channel, streaming, Netflix, YouTube, you can set it up where the TV never goes off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. No, don't pay no attention to me. Don't pay no attention to me. I'm silly. And I'm on one of those things today where what I'm doing today is I'm giving you a full cut. Most of the time, the people on YouTube, you all get the edit. And this is where I've edited certain things out and you get to see me just drop some knowledge. And that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stop giving the edits to Patreon. I'm going to start giving them the raw. Look, I record it. I'm going to put some music on it or something and go. After you acknowledge your fears, you can use fear as a motivator. You can leverage to help you push through. Like I have stage fright. And most people know me would not know that. But I do. But I also have I've worked myself into my stage fright is only for certain things. Like, I want to be able to sing. I would love to be able to sing. I can't sing. I can carry a couple notes in a bucket. I can carry a few notes. So if you need somebody to harmonize in the background, maybe in the back, the way, way back, I'm your guy. But my ego says that I'm a front man. I want to be out front. God knew what he was doing when he gave me the ability to not be able to sing, because I would be a Brown. James Brown, Bobby Brown, Chris Brown. Listen, all three same dudes done a whole bunch of the same shit. And that's probably the dude I'd have been. Maybe not. I want to say that I'm better than that. Not talent-wise, but I want to say, maybe how I act, who knows? I had probably been off the damn chain. Anyway, I can get on stage and act out a play. And as long as I got my lines pretty good, which is getting worse because as I get older, I forget more shit. But I used to be locked in. So I can get on a play. I can get on stage, do a play. Good. Once upon a time, I used to consider that I was a rapper, and don't worry, I didn't make it big, but I did stuff locally and regionally. I could get on stage and rap. Didn't have any problem because I knew my lyrics. I knew I can put on a show. I can go perform and put on a show. But when it came to something I want to do, like if you saw me rap, I'm good. I'm on stage, I'm gonna rap my ass off and act out the lines and give you the show. But if we went to like karaoke and you wanted me to sing, and even singing over the backing track, I'd be a wallflower, act like stage fright is gonna take over, and I'm gonna be worse than that little boy at the beginning of Sisters Act 2. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. No. When it comes to that, I need Whoopi. Come on over. La, 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 la. I need that. You can use fear as your motivation. I enjoy public speaking. Crazy, right? And I still get a bit, the belly flops. I can still, kind of operate. But maybe it's the amount of time I spent in the classroom. Speaking to 30 rowdy ass kids is the same as public speaking. Should I rather speak to 30,000 people in an auditorium than speak to, 30 rowdy ass kids? Because they all right here in your face. There's no lights, so you can't see people. When you're on a stage and they got the light shining on you, you can only see so far into the crowd. All the other people looking at me, I can't see your ass no way. I don't give a shit. But when you right here in my classroom, I can see all 30 of your little eyes. And you're looking at me, hanging on my next word. I can see when you're not feeling what I'm saying. I can see when you're like, man, will he shut the hell up? Hold on. Who's just texting me right now? Hold on. He's talking and he's talking about something probably important, but hold on, I gotta do my Snapchat. No, put that shit away. Turn the TVs off. Turn them phones off. Right here. I need you. I need you here. Here. One of the things about fear is our fear of failure. And especially, I don't know about other countries, but in America, we have it bad. We side with the winner. Even if the winner is an asshole, is a jackass, we side with the winner. We like winners. It doesn't matter what the program has done. We don't know what they've done. We like winners. We got a whole country full of bandwagon ass people. They like it today. Hate your ass tomorrow. Did you lose? Nah, that's not my team. Dude, you've been saying that's your team all year. Nah. That ain't my real team. My real team is this team over here. They the winners. I like the winners. This episode was really powerful. We saw the doctor in his boyhood home, and he was like on a farm. It looked like he was an orphan or something. He grew up on a farm. And that's why one of the reasons why we understand the war doctor having the moment, have that bomb, the moment put in that farm. That farm was actually his boyhood home. You know, it's about conquering your fears. Clara was able to help the doctor conquer something that a fear. He's over 1,000 years old. He's like 1,500, and he'd had this fear with him since he was a little boy because of something that happened on the damn TARDIS that Clara did. She helped young Rupert. She helped Orson. And it also made her think about things to acknowledge and conquer her fear when it came to her own life with Danny. And really, I've talked a lot, and this is one of those things that I don't even know if I made a whole lot of damn sense. Fear can be a motivator. Focus on your positive outcomes. And most importantly, reframe your perspective. A lot of what you fear, a lot of what you can't get past is because you have a blocker up here that you can't get past. Could I get over insects if I wanted to? Yes. But I don't want to, little creepy crawly bastards. Ugh. Could I get over being claustrophobic? Yes. And that's one I actually want to get over. I have a real fear of getting stuck in something and can't being able to move and damn near dying. You know, like them people be spelunking and going through caves and crawling into little holes. You out your rabbit ass mind. How do you know it won't get smaller? You get stuck. You be upside down in some shit and you can't back out. Your arms are, hell no. Can I get over the fear of falling, that pit in my stomach? Maybe ride a roller coaster. Maybe. I don't know if I want to get over that one, but maybe. I heard Will Smith say once that success is right on the other side of that thing that you fear the most. Now, that is a great quote, and I know I'm not taking it literally. Like, I know that success for me is not right on the other side of some damn spiders or snakes or some shit. I know it's not. But what it's saying is, once you get past your fears of things that are holding you back, you can finally move forward. This is Rakai Steed, Noob from the Ville. Make sure that you like, comment, share this as much as possible. When you get in the chat and leave a comment, tell me about what are some of your fears. Even if that's just all you leave, what are some of your fears? And maybe help some other people. What are some things that you've done to get past those things that you used to fear? And if for some reason you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing. Hit the button and subscribe. Remember, at all times, it's got to be about this, but even more importantly, it's got to be about this.